Yes. So, good evening, class.
Hello. Sir. Good evening, ma'am.
Good
Good
evening.
Good
evening,
evening,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Good evening.
Yes.
Good
Good
evening.
evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Rina, I think you are on mute.
Good evening, ma'am.
Rina, I think you are muted.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, I'll repeat. Good evening. Good evening. Yes. So, can you text in the chat box what we did last class? Let me check if you remember. What did we learn the last class?
WH questions.
Thank you. Yes. So, in today's class, we are going to do trap words and basic sentence structure. Okay. So, these are the punch trap words that you have to look out for. Thank you, Shobha.
Okay.
Chandra doesn't know. It's okay. It's okay. You can see the recording of the previous class. Okay. So yeah. So these are the 5 trap words that you have to look out for. So in your exam, when you find these words like not, except, odd one out, incorrect, or least likely, you should be a bit more careful. Because if you're too quick to answer, then your answer might get wrong. So what does it mean when you use nahi in a sentence? That is not. Okay. That sentence becomes negative. Not is nahi. So the sentence becomes negative. So in the 4 multiple choice options that you have been given, you have to identify the answer which is not true. Look for the galat option. Okay. I'll give you an example. Which of the following is not a mammal? So what is the answer? Put in the chat box. So
I'm
this is
not.
a question. Shubhangi, this is a new concept we are learning. Okay. So in the can you see the question? Which of the following is not a mammal? 4 options hai: human, cow, shark, or tiger. Okay. Can you tell me the answer of this in the chat box? 4 options hai. Kya?
Shark.
थोड़ा हिंदी में बोलो जरा.
Shark.
I will send you the resources in Hindi later. Okay.
Sure.
Yeah. So shark is the answer. So if you didn't read the question carefully, if you had not looked at the word not, then you will be like, okay, human is a mammal, cow is a mammal, tiger is also a mammal, so you'll make a mistake. So look out for these words. Now, except is the next word. Except matlab ko chhodkar, okay? Iske alawa. Okay? So we look at the next question. All of the following are examples of physical changes except.
Ma'am, I.
For those who can't understand, I will share the resources in Hindi later. You can watch that. Okay, you will understand. So except is इसके अलावा. So 4 options है: melting ice, iron rusting, dissolving salt, or evaporating water. So which is the wrong option here? Which is not a
Iron.
physical change?
Iron rusting.
Iron rusting.
I
You?
am.
Because
Iron rusting.
iron rusting is a chemical change. The three other options are all physical change. Yes. So iska trap word kya hai? What is the trap word we learned now? Put in the chat box. Trap word is except.
मैम थोड़ा सा
So
हिंदी
when
में बोलो.
I will share the resources in Hindi later. Okay. All of this I will explain. You can listen to that. So except इसके अलावा. So 4 options में एक option will be गलत. So वो गलत option is what you should identify. वो गलत option identify करो. It's not expect, it is accept. Similar spellings there, but don't get confused. Okay, accept. Next one is odd one out. You know odd one out. So in that emoji, you see there are 4 apple. Odd one out क्या है? वो yellow color apple.
Orange.
Plastic.
Orange.
Thank you. Someone said plastic. So you identified the odd one out in the question. चार options है: granite, marble, sandstone, or plastic. Plastic is the odd one out because the category क्या है?
This is the man-made.
Those three are rock types of rocks. Yes, and one is you can also say that. So this plastic doesn't match the category. Category क्या है? Natural rocks, and then there is plastic. So this is not matching in the category. Okay, so when this odd one out comes, okay, you have to identify the category and what does not match. You will understand this when we do the question. Next is incorrect. Incorrect is galat, right? क्या गलत है? So if you will be given 4 options, and if you are asked to find out the incorrect option, then you have to understand what is galat. Okay. The next trap word is least likely. Okay. Least likely मतलब सबसे कम संभावना. What is least likely to happen? Okay. You'll understand this when we move to the questions part. Okay, so this is a question I already discussed in the previous class. I've also given you the visuals for you to guess it easily. 4 options are either. Which of the following habitats does not have diversity? Can you identify the new words we learned? The Naya words we learned in the previous class? Put in the chat box. Let me check if you remember it. Everyone's telling me the answer.
Desert.
Thank you. But what is the new word? We learned this a new word. There's a new word in the question. I taught you. विविधता का English क्या है? Organism.
Coral reef.
ये question में एक नया word है. हम last class we learned this. Diversity. Thank you. Yes, diversity. You got it right. So इधर trap word क्या है? If you do not read the not word, then you'll be like, okay, all of these are, you'll get confused because all of the rest have diversity. Observe, okay, you remember the new words we learned. Great. So, iska trap word क्या है? Trap word बोलो, chat box में लिखो.
Desert.
Trap word that we learned is not, right? 4 options है. What does not have diversity? Okay, we'll move to the next question. This question, I want you to identify the odd one out. Odd one out is 4 options है. एक option does not match. So, in each question, you can say there's a statement and there's a word. I need you to look whether the definition matches with the answer given. Okay. We'll try doing this. Bleaching of corals due to temperature rise. Is that environmental impact? I kept it easy. These are words we learned in the last class. Diversity, conservation, impact, all these words. I hope you remember the meaning. Okay? So odd one out. Is it
A.
Read all the options.
Environment
नहीं.
impact. Bleaching of.
नहीं, that is not the right answer. Odd one out क्या है इधर? First read all the sentences, okay? Bleaching of corals due to temperature rise. Thank you. D is the correct option. Okay?
D.
Yes.
D. Option D.
Why? Because हाँ A, B, C और C बिल्कुल मैच कर रहे हैं, लेकिन ऑप्शन D में लिखा है प्लास्टिक पोल्यूशन डिस्ट्रॉइंग लाइफ और इसके सामने लिखे कंजर्वेशन. Conservation is what? Protecting for the future. So that does not match. Okay, अलग meanings है. The word does not match with the definition. So D is the right option. Very good. Next is, okay. So in the next question, you see left side mein, there is a data given. Okay. Yes, Darshan. D is the right answer. We have moved to the next question now. Okay. So there's a bag. Okay. There's a bag that has alag types of seeds. There are sunflower seeds, rose seed, mango seed, or rare blue orchid seed. Okay. The question is this: if the student reaches into the bag and picks one seed without looking, which incident is least likely to happen? It's okay, I'll break it down. Which is a new trap word that we learned? Is question mark. It's in capital letter. It's easy. First, identify the trap word.
Orchid seed.
Option
Least
D.
likely.
Thank you. Someone said least likely. Yes, orchid seed is the answer. But I'll explain you. Here say
D.
least likely. Very good, Soham. Soham, yeah, least likely. Okay. So least likely matlab which
Option D.
has the least
Option
chance
D.
to get picked up. So 10 is the
Option D correct.
smallest number. So a student is least likely to take rare blue orchid seed because that is the least in number in comparison to other seeds. Great. So I hope you understood. Yes. Now we'll be going to basic sentence structure. Just give me a second. I'll share my. Sorry, yes. Now we are going to learn basic sentence structure. Okay. So I looked at your homeworks. There are only a very few students who did it on their own. Okay. Lot of you people copied, and I could see that. It is very obvious when you copy. Okay. So I hope you all like the story I gave you. But nowadays, from now on, when you answer, when you frame sentences for your homework, please don't copy, do it on your own. Okay, only when you make mistakes, you will be able to learn. Okay, so I understood that sentence construction is a bit difficult for you. So this is a very beginner level. I will be breaking down how to make sentences. 8 sentence ka elements kya hai. This is what we are going to do. Okay. So I've given you 2 options. Runs the boy fast or the boy runs fast. Okay. Which is the right option?
Option
Option.
Option two.
Option 2. In this class, I will teach you why. Okay. Why it is right.
Option 2. Option 2.
Great. So this is the rule for every English sentence.
Option 2.
Okay, this is a rule for a simple English sentence का structure ये है. First is the subject, then we have the verb, and then we have the object. Oh, Soham already knows. Yes. Okay, I'll give you easy sentences, science sentences, and I'll break this down for you. First is the subject. Okay, that is the karta. Jo kaam karo. Verb is the kriya. Jo kaam ho. And object is karm. Jis par kaam ho. Okay, I'll give you an example. The scientist discovered an element. This is the first sentence. Okay, the subject is who or what does the Aradhya, and sorry, I will share the resources. I will make a summary of this in Hindi and I will share it to you after class. Okay, you'll be able to understand that. Okay, yes. Okay, so the scientist discovered an element. So in this sentence, the subject is the one who does the action. Okay. Now, in the second statement, you can see the cell divides rapidly. So subject kya hai? Cell.
Cell.
Okay. Yes. We'll go more to the next one, so you will understand better. Verb is the kriya or what is happening. So it is an action or the state of being. We'll move to the last example. The scientist discovered an element. So इधर action क्या है? वैज्ञानिक ने एक
Discovered.
तत्व खोजा. Discover. Thank you. So discover is an action. Who is doing the action? That is a subject.
Scientist.
Yes.
Scientist.
Great. Okay.
Scientist.
So this is the verb is what is happening. If I'm saying I am running, then running is the action I'm doing. So that is the verb.
Science.
So I've given you some examples. Observe is a verb. Dekhna, we learned this in the last class, right? Divide. The water boils. Plant grows. Okay, scientist discovered. Or, I ran. These are all verbs. The rocket moves quickly. So what is the verb here?
Move.
Verb is moves. Okay.
Move.
Moves.
Then we also have being verbs. That is avastha batana. Okay. What is the state of being? Those are the being words. Is, am, are, was, where, will be. So if you're saying, so imagine I have a glass like this in front of me. Okay. So if there is water inside, then I can say the water is transparent. Okay. Right now it is transparent. The water is. So is the being verb here. If I add mud inside this, it becomes very murky. It's not transparent anymore. You can see through this. Okay. So you will say the water was transparent. It is not transparent anymore. Before it was transparent. So this is the being verbs. Okay. The ice was solid. Okay. So was means thi. The past tense is used there. Okay. It's simple. Next one we have object. Object is a karma or jis par kaam ho. Who or what receives the action. Okay. So the scientist discovered a new element. Chandana, I will send you the resources. Okay. I will send you a summary of this in Hindi. Don't worry.
On me.
Okay, the scientist discovered a new element. So, इसका object क्या है? What?
Element.
Yes. Yes.
Element.
What is being discovered? That is the element. So, element is the object. Okay. I have given you 3 options. I mean, 3 examples. Plant absorbs sunlight. Okay. So, what does the plant absorb? Sunlight. That is
Sunlight.
object.
Sunlight is object.
Okay. Very good. Then we have gravity pulls object.
Sunlight
Okay.
is object.
So what pulls? Gravity, that is the
Sunlight is
subject.
object.
What is being pulled is objects.
Object.
So that is the, yes, object. Then Priya reads the book.
The
book. Book.
The book is the object.
The book.
Yes. Great. Okay. So let's practice. 3 sentences है इधर. I want you to identify subject, verb or object. Okay. The dog chases the ball. इधर subject क्या है? So you don't unmute. Okay. Chat box में लिखो. You write S hyphen.
The dog.
The dog.
Dog is a subject. Very good. Verb क्या है?
Dog.
Chases.
Chases.
Or object?
Chases.
Ball.
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 What about the second sentence? Sunlight heats the earth.
Subject sunlight. It's
Sunlight.
The
Very good.
sunlight. Subject. Verb, it, verb, it, object, object,
Object
Okay.
or is object,
is heat
Easy.
and object is earth.
or
Very good. What about the third sentence?
Object.
Subject.
sunlight, subject,
Okay. थर्ड स्टेटमेंट में क्या सब्जेक्ट वर्ब और ऑब्जेक्ट है?
Subject Einstein.
Einstein, subject,
Okay.
Einstein, subject,
Einstein,
Verb developed.
develop,
Object
develop,
theory.
work and theory,
Okay.
object.
theory, object,
Okay. Great. Okay. So this is the answer for you. Now we are going to learn negative sentences. Okay. How do you make negative sentences? So if I'm saying the plant needs sunlight, if you're making it negative, you're saying that nahi chahiye, no, doesn't need. So that is how you make a negative sentence. So this is the format. Okay. Subject or subject ka aage you have do or does not. And then we have the verb or the object. Okay. So is statement dekho, the plant does not need sunlight. The subject is the plant. Then we have do or does. Add the negation. Okay. Nahi, not. Need is the verb or sunlight is the object. Okay. Now, plants do not breathe under water. And then we have ice does not melt at 0 degrees Celsius. Okay, so these are the examples. This is how you make negative sentence. So subject, so after that comes do or does not, then the verb and the object. Rekha, could you please mute yourself? Yes, thank you. Now we have question sentences. So last class, I was telling you about how there are two types of questions, right? I can either ask you a yes or no question or WH question. The difference, what is the difference? If I'm asking, do you like English? You can either say yes or no. I'm not asking you for more information. But if I ask you why, the WH word why, I hope you remember this. When I'm asking you why, the WH word why, I'm asking you for the reason, right? So what subject do you like? I'm asking you for the name, right? So this is how, these are the two different types of sentences, types of question sentences. So we have the yes or no. So to make yes or no questions, you should add do or does, subject, and then the verb. Okay, look at this example. Does the moon produce light? Okay.
no,
No.
Yes.
No.
yes, ma'am,
Yes.
no,
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Smart. It does not. It merely reflects.
No.
Yes. But the
Yes.
point is, look at the way
No.
it is
Yes.
constructed. Does the moon produce light? In the next statement, you see, do plants make their own food? So plants is plural.
Yes.
That is why you're using the word
No,
do.
ma'am.
You don't
Yes.
say does plants make their own food.
no, no,
No.
no,
Okay. So if it is with plural verb, okay, that is if there are multiple, okay, plants, then you use the word do. Do is the correct form. Okay. Now in the WH question, this is the format. WH word, do or does, subject, and a verb. It's very similar, right? What does a cell contain? एक सेल में क्या होता है? Where do planets orbit? Okay. How does photosynthesis work? So how is another WH word? We didn't learn that last class because I only taught you 5 words. Okay. But how does photosynthesis work? So this is a format. You add the WH word, do or does, subject or the verb. The sunlight falls on the moon. Is that is necessary there? Is a state? The sunlight falls on the moon and then we can see the moon. Okay, great. Now we'll move to adjectives or adverbs. Okay, so When you add adjectives or adverbs, you're adding a little more detail to the sentence. Okay. So I'll give you an example. Okay. The bright star shines. Okay. Chamkila tara chamkata hai. So either the bright is the
Adjective.
adjective. Okay. So it is describing the noun. नाम को describe करता है. So पूछो, the question is कैसा. Okay. So the bright star shines. So either what is the subject here? The bright
Shine.
star is the subject.
Shine.
Shine is the verb, right? Shine is an action that is happening. Okay. But what does the word bright do? Bright is adding a little more detail to the noun. Noun is star. So it says that the star is bright. Very good. Adjectives is the bright is the adjective. Okay. In the next statement, what is the adjective? It's already highlighted, but you
Small.
can still tell me.
Small.
Small. A small cell
Small
divides.
is an adjective.
Small.
Okay. In the third sentence, we have the dense gas expands. So gas is a noun.
Adjective.
So dense is adding a quality to gas. So dense becomes an adjective. Okay. Now we have adverbs. Okay. Adverb is from the word itself, you know, it is adding to the verb. It is describing a verb. Kriya ko describe karte hai. Okay. So when I say the water evaporates quickly, इधर adverb क्या है?
Quickly.
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 Slowly.
Very good.
Quickly.
Those who can't understand,
Slowly. Rapidly.
it's okay. I will be sending you resource in Marathi and Hindi. I'll translate pura class. So don't be scared. Okay, I'll definitely share this with you. Class ke baad I'll share you the resource. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Quickly is the adverb. Okay.
Adverb.
I smells slowly. So tell me the verb here. I smell slowly.
Ice. Ice.
Ice.
Slowly.
Is ice the verb?
Ice.
Evaporates.
What is the action? Either action
Melts.
क्या है? क्रिया क्या है? Okay.
Melt.
So in a sentence, वो क्रिया identify करो और पूछो.
Melt.
Okay. What melts? How does it melt? So when I'm saying how does it melt? It melts धीरे से, slowly. So slowly becomes the adverb. Verb ko it is explaining, right? How does it melt? So slowly is the adverb. Yes. In the third statement, we have the virus spreads rapidly. Okay. So either what is the adverb? What is the verb?
Rapidly.
A adverb.
Rapidly.
Rapidly is a adverb.
Virus is verb.
The virus is the virus the verb? The virus spreads quickly, spreads rapidly. The virus is the subject, right? The virus is not an action. Virus is a subject. Okay.
Virus is a subject.
Yes. The action is that it is spreading.
Spread is
So-
the word.
Spread is the verb. So try to identify the verb and पूछो what is being spread, how it is being spread. So virus is a subject. Thank you. Yes. So I have given you some more extra words. Okay. Teacher, if you see quickly, slowly, rapidly, silently, constantly, suddenly, deeply, clearly, all these are explaining the verb or the kriya. So that is the adverb. Okay. Now we are going to play a game. Okay. So in this game, we have 4 rounds. In the first question, I have given the question in a galat order. I want you to make it right. Okay. Mix and match karo or sahi answer bolo. Okay. So we'll try that first.
I can't.
Fast runs the cheetah. Round one is fast runs the cheetah. This is wrong.
The cheetah
Order is
runs
wrong.
fast. The cheetah runs fast.
The cheetah.
Can you put in the chat box? Chat box mein likho. I heard one wrong answer. So chat box mein likho. I'll tell you then.
The sign.
Can you answer in the chat box? Cheetah runs fast. Use all the words. Where
Yes.
did the go? The cheetah runs fast. Great. Don't omit the words. Okay, use all the words I have used. The cheetah runs fast. So subject क्या है? Now बोलो subject क्या है, verb क्या है और object क्या है? Identify करो. Subject is the
Subject
cheetah.
is cheetah.
Okay, runs is the action. So what is runs?
Action.
Verb. Great.
How run?
Great. Next, look at the next sentence. Okay. The scientist, the experiment. Does it make sense? Does this sentence make sense? There is something missing here. Okay. The missing word is the kriya. There's no verb. So it does not make sense. What is the action either?
Does.
So the scientist does the experiment. Thank you. Great. The scientist make the experiment. Does the experiment is the better word. Or you can say there's a word that starts with C. I've not taught you this. I'm just checking if you know. The scientist dash the experiment. The scientist conducts the experiment.
Conduct.
No.
Create.
The scientist creates the experiment. Creating is when you're doing something from the scratch. Okay. I think conducts is a better word. Make, okay. Similar meaning hai. The scientist conducts the experiment. Or conducted the experiment. So when I'm saying conducted, it means that it is in the past. Conducted. Okay. The scientist does the experiment. Okay. That's a simple way of saying it. That is right. Next, in the next question, water not dissolve oil. So you know the meaning. I think you understood the meaning. Oil does not dissolve in water. What is the question? Question में सही में negate करो. Don't add in new words. Yashvi, I'm really sorry. I don't know. I can't speak Marathi, but I'll make sure I'll send you all the resources class ke baad. Okay? Yes. Water not dissolve oil.
Water
So how do you make it?
dissolve in oil.
Water does not dissolve in oil. Okay. Does not. That is how you negated it right. So you have to use do or does. Great. That's the answer. Next one. I've written a statement in Hindi. Can you translate it in English now? Okay. सूरज पृथ्वी को गर्म करता है. सूरज पृथ्वी को गर्म करता है. So what is the subject, verb and object?
Earth, the
Okay,
earth heat by
Sundar has said water didn't dissolve in oil. So when you say didn't, it is something in the past. I'll break this down. Okay, Sundar has said water didn't dissolve in oil. Just a second, can you all mute? I want to clarify something. Okay. After that, chat box mein likho for the round 4 ka answer. Okay. Water didn't dissolve in oil is what Sundar has texted. Okay. So when you use didn't, it is the past tense.
Sun hits the earth.
The sun heats the earth. Okay. Yes. The sun heats the earth. The sun makes the earth hot. Okay. You can say The sun heats the earth. So the subject is the sun. The verb is heat. And what is the object? What is being heated? Earth. So
Earth
earth
is
is the
object.
earth is the object. It is the word it receives
Earth
the
is the
action.
objective.
Great. Okay. Now we'll try something. It's going to be a bit tricky, but we'll still try. Okay. So this is the sentence builder chain. I will start the sentence with the article the. Okay. I want you to suggest the next word. Okay. And then based on that word, you suggest me a word that matches. Okay. So this is one example. If I start with the, another student will say small. Okay. And then someone will say frog. So the small frog. Another student will give me the verb jumps. And then someone will use the adverb quickly. So it will make a full. Sapna, I will send you the resource, like pura examples, everything I'll consolidate into a resource and I will send you. Okay? So,
Okay, ma'am.
okay.
Okay,
So
ma'am.
I've started adding these instructions also in Hindi so that you can read and understand. Okay? Because I have a language barrier, I've started doing that. Yes. So हर student एक word add करेगा और मिलकर पूरा sentence बनाओ. Okay. So I am going to start. The first word is the. Suggest me any word. We'll try to make a sentence together.
Small.
Don't use the example I've given, okay? Someone said sun. Great. The sun. Another word. Okay.
Heat.
Okay. Gangadhar has said big. Okay. So the big should come before the sun, right? Because the big is an adjective. It is describing the sun. So it should come pehle. Sun ka pehle. So the big sun. The big sun. This is a sentence right now. The big sun. The big sun is yellow. Great. I think that is a complete sentence. The big sun is yellow. Okay. We'll try one more sentence now. Okay. The big sun is yellow. This is the sentence you made. I will only pick the first option. Okay. Okay. People are saying hot and bright. So you can say the big sun is hot, yellow, and bright. Okay. We'll do one more sentence. Starting with the. The. Starting letter.
Lion.
Beautiful.
Okay. Santosh has said the big sun hot. But what is missing? Either verb nahi hai.
Beautiful.
Okay. You can use the verb is. The big sun is hot. That makes sense. Okay. So when you make sentences, the cat. Okay. Beautiful. The cat. What should come? Okay. If you want to say the cat is beautiful, there's a yes. Verb add karo. Otherwise, it won't make sense. The big sun is hot. Verb add karo. We'll try one more sentence and we'll move to the
cat is so cute.
fluffy. Someone has said fluffy. Okay. The cat is cute and fluffy. The cat is beautiful and small. Great.
The bright morning.
The bright morning. Okay, so the bright is, what is the bright? What is the word bright in this sentence? The man is as innocent as lamb. Okay. The small cat is very cute. So I will break it down. The small cat is very beautiful. So small is the adjective. Okay. Very is the adverb, right? Is very cute. The cat is beautiful more than dog. Can we say the cat is more beautiful than the dog? The more will come piche. Beautiful ka piche. Okay. Great. So next is a lightning round. Okay. Jaldi se answer chat mein answer karo. First is the dog bites the man. Subject likho. Subject क्या है इस sentence में? The dog bites the man. Great.
Dog.
Dog is doing the action. The dog is the one who bites. So the dog is a subject. Great.
Dog eats so.
Second sentence देखो और
Dog.
tell me what is
The
the
sun
verb.
is very big then.
Flows.
Flows. Flows is the action. Okay, flows is the verb. Okay. The earth is round. Okay, the earth is round. Make it negative. Negate this sentence. The word you should do add is not, right? Nahi.
Earth is over.
The earth is not round.
Someone
The
said
earth is not over.
not
the earth
round.
is not round.
Great.
The earth
Yes.
is not square.
Okay. Earth is not square. This sentence says round in shape, no? Yes. You got it right. Look at the fourth question. You should
Earth
tell me
is not
if it is
triangle.
true. Earth is not triangle. Okay, the idea is to use the word not, which you have done, Sahime. So I'll move to the fourth question. Verb always comes before subject.
False.
Vaishali, thank you. I'm aware of the time.
False.
I'm wrapping this up. Verb always comes before subject. It is false. Q. Why is it galat? It comes after, right?
Yes.
It comes
Yes.
after the subject. Okay. Now, in the fifth question, dekho, does moon rotates? Does moon rotate? Identify the Sahi option.
B. B.
Very good.
B.
B.
Great.
Correct option.
B.
Yeah,
B.
because if you're
Correct
using does, you
option.
have to use the simple form of the verb. Does moon rotate? Okay. Next one. Hindi to English. Can you translate the sentence? Pani 100 degrees Celsius पर उबलाता है.
Water boil on 100 degrees Celsius.
The hot water
Can you
boiling
text
on
the chat box?
100
Water boiling on 100 degrees Celsius.
Please. The water boils at 100 degrees Celsius.
Boil at 100
Yes.
Celsius.
Great. So the water is the subject. Boil is the verb.
100 degrees Celsius.
Great. Okay, so these are the answers which you have got it right. Okay, so this is what we studied in today's class. We learned the trap words, the punch trap words. Can you text me the 5 trap words we learned in the beginning? Let me see if you remember. Not.
Please.
Thank you, Gangadhar.
It's like
Okay. What is the next trap word? It's not expect, it is accept. Okay? Yes, accept. Okay? Accept not. I taught you, I think, 3 more.
decline.
Incorrect. Okay.
Odd out. Odd one out.
Very good. One more.
Least likely.
expect.
Great. Okay. And then we learned the basic sentence structure, subject, verb, object. We learned how to negate a
WH word,
sentence.
adverb, adjective.
Adverb, adjective.
Okay. Yes. So
Odd
this is
one out.
okay. Yes,
Except.
yes.
Thank you.
So thank you so much. I'll be sharing you the homework. But from now on, I don't want you to copy. Okay. So most of you
ma'am.
copied the answers. I was not happy with it. Okay. Did you like the story? Let me ask that first. Did you like the story I shared?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Do you
ma'am.
want more stories like this?
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Rekha, could you please mute?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so I will share you these stories, but make sure don't copy, do it on your own. Now that you know the sentence ka
Yeah.
structure, try to make it on your own. Okay, you'll only be able to improve then. Thank you. We'll meet in the next class. Have a good evening. Thank you, class.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye,
Bye,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Bye,
Thank
ma'am.
you.
Okay, ma'am. Bye, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.
सार्थक नावाचे आहे कोण?
Bye, teacher.
सार्थक.
Bye,
सार्थक
ma'am.